Hey guys, my name's Sydney Van Horn. I'm an NPC figure competitor. I am 7 weeks out from my regional qualifying show and 11 weeks out from my first national show of the year. All right, so today I'm gonna take through my upper push shoulder workout. I normally start most of my upper body days with abs, so I'm gonna do this because it's nice. I don't have to do the cable machine and I just like it a lot better. All right, so now I'm just gonna go into 3 sets of standing lateral raises. So my biggest tip with standing lateral raises is to not swing while you're doing your your movement, because then your traps start getting engaged. You just stand pretty stationary and really try to focus on the squeeze of your shoulders. You'll hit your delts way more and not activate your traps. The key with getting this machine in the right spot is making sure it's lined up with your shoulders. So right now this looks a little bit low. I'm gonna pull it up just a smidge. And then on here, I do single arm side delts. So I'll do my right side and then my left side. Yeah. So our plan is to do NPC Universe Bev France show in 11 weeks. That's the first week of July. I mean, the goal is pro card, so we'll see what happens. I think that, we've made so many changes from last time. I've only done 1 national show before. My showing was horrible. I did not place well. So I'm really excited to try and have a little bit of a redemption arc and do a little bit better this time, so. I feel like this machine's hard because I get fatigued really fast. So I do 3 sets here. That was 8 reps, but I feel like it's very possible for my next set to be like 5 or 6 reps. I just think that because I don't train chest too much, I get a little bit fatigued faster. But with this machine, I feel like it's good to like really get that arch in your lower back and really squeeze your pecs when you're coming up, like any other, you know, incline chest press. I like incline better than flat because I feel like I have a little bit better range of motion. So yeah, this machine seems to work really well. Out of breath. But like last July, I started working with Nick Gloff. He is doing my training. I've been with Cameron Cheek for 3 years. He's my coach, but I started doing training with Nick last July, and he's really like hound into me like tempo during training. So I feel like that's really changed my training a lot, just focusing on the muscle, going slow, reducing the weight if you need to. So not just like really trying to like muscle out, get all these reps done, even if you really want to make sure your form's right. So that's one thing that I've really implemented as well, and I think it's changed my training a lot. And I mean, I feel like in prep, like you definitely like you ebb and you flow. Like some days you feel really strong and you're like hitting PRs and you're like, what is going on? And then other days you're like, oh, I definitely like decreased on a couple of things. Like I didn't hit as many reps, the weight felt really heavy. So I feel like luckily, because my prep, like knock on wood, has been so easy so far, like I don't even really feel like I'm in prep. My training's been super, super consistent. I really haven't, you know, gone down in weight too much or gone down in reps too much. And I'm still, you know, sometimes even doing better than I was the week before. So it's been really exciting to see because I feel like I'm not nearly as tired as I was last time. Okay. I think I did it. I think I did 8 reps last time. Maybe 8's my good number today. Let's see. Yes, okay, cool. Now hopefully I can do 8 on the next one. It's been really nice. Like Brandon used to do my training, and it's been really nice having like another person to really hone in and focus on my training, because a lot of times when you, I mean, maybe it's not for everybody, but like for us working together, like with your significant other, like I don't listen. So it didn't really work too well. I don't know if you noticed, but like when I'm doing them, I almost have my hand on my tricep like the whole time to make sure that I'm flexing it and like really feeling the squeeze when I come down. A lot of people say that like coming up almost like you're doing a bicep curl and then coming down and really flexing the tricep. But I always have my hand back here to make sure that I'm engaging the muscle the way that I'm supposed to. I think it just helps with a little bit of mind to muscle connection and makes me feel like I'm actually doing it right. But I think triceps are hard. Triceps are hard, biceps are hard, because you really want to make sure you've like got the squeeze going too. I used to suck at training my back, and now I feel like I've gotten a little bit better. But when you can't really see the muscle that you're working, it's hard to really know if you're doing it right. So that's just a tip that's helped me, is just kind of like almost having my hand on my tricep the whole time that I'm doing the exercise. But I like the press downs better, I think, than the overhead, because I feel like you get a better squeeze versus when you're, I don't know, that's just how I am. But yeah. And even though it takes longer, I do prefer single arm movements, because then you can really focus on that muscle and your other arm isn't compensating. So you're getting the same amount of reps and weight with doing single arm versus doing them together. Yeah. So, because obviously one side, everybody's got one side that's stronger than the other. So if you're compensating with all of your movements, doing everything bilaterally, then you're not hitting it appropriately, I think. So, because when I started doing single arm like lat pulls or like triceps or whatever, like I noticed that I really started to progress a lot more than when I was doing it bilaterally. So that was also a Nick thing. He does everything like unilaterally. It was definitely hard to change my training. Like when I first started, I was like, I don't know if this is for me. This is so daunting. This is so much harder. Like I'm counting my tempo in my head the whole time that I'm doing it. I'm losing count of my like reps. Like this is so confusing. And now I like don't know what I would do without it. Like once you like really get and like change those habits, because I mean, I'm sure I was training a lot of things incorrectly. And like I said, I just think it's really changed my physique like a ton. So like I said, my prep from last time was like so rough. I mean, I switched coaches about 12 weeks out. So Cameron had a lot of like damage control to do when he took over. And like, I mean, there was a lot of days where I was pushing high cardio, like really low carbs. And my body was fighting us like every step of the way. Like I just was not in a good place, like hormonally or mentally. It was just not good. So the fact that my body's been responding this well so far with like, not much of a food decrease, not much of a cardio increase, I am curious to see like what it looks like once we get closer to show. But yeah, I really don't know what to expect. I mean, I'm sure there'll be like harder days. 7 weeks to the first show, like that feels like it's tomorrow. And I definitely still have a lot of fat to lose. So especially on I feel like my glutes, my hamstrings are like the last place for it to go. So they're definitely getting leaner, but they're not where I want them to be. So we'll see. Perfect. I think making sure that you've got your range of motion at a good angle and then really squeezing when you come forward, when you're bringing it forward, really squeezing your pecs just like you do when you do your chest press really helps. But I think when you do your reverse, keeping your elbows up, making sure that you're really focusing on your rear delts has been like the biggest key. That was something Brandon taught me. Because a lot of people just want to like relax and like you're not hitting them the way that you should be. You really want to make sure that you're feeling that tension in your rear delts. So. All right, guys, thanks for following me along on my push day today. I'm 7 weeks out from the first show, 11 weeks out from the second one. So if you guys want to follow me over on Instagram, see what else I'm doing, it's at Sid Van Horn. Check out the YouTube video on RVA Iron's YouTube page. And if you want to follow anything else, follow RVA Iron Gym. Thanks so much for watching.